Hey, it's ZiahZiahZee and I'm back again with another video. And today's video is going to be ways to find money to start your business, or to find the startup capital, or to fund your business. And it'll be the non-conventional ways, not going to a bank or getting a loan, because we all know that sometimes those can be long, drawn out processes, and sometimes they're very difficult and they're very selective.
So before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can see all of my videos coming about business funding, skincare businesses and beauty businesses, and everything you want to know.
So I'm going to talk about 4 different ways to to get startup funding that are non-conventional, that don't take as much work, or they don't take as many requirements and qualifications than like the business loans and the banks and stuff. So let's get it. And these are all ways that I have tried and used, and they were very helpful. So I'm not just telling you something I found on the internet. These are all ways that I've used, and they helped me get like funding. So the first one, which was my favorite, is small business plan or small business competitions, like business plan competitions where you write in a business plan and you put the business plan out and you present it against other people in order to win money. And there are thousands of dollars to win in business plan competitions. I did a few different ones, so I'll just explain. So most universities, if not all, that have a business program, they're going to have a business plan competition, and they're not always only open to students. So if you're not a student, there are programs out there for you to compete in. I think U of H has one. They might. I'll look into that. If you want to know more in specific, like which ones, just let me know and I'll research and put them in the comments, or I'll put it in the detailed description box. But anywho, your university, or your local university, I won thousands of dollars to start my business from my local university, or the one that I went to for undergrad. There is so much money in those business programs, and a lot of the times they're willing to give it to students if they just, students or people who are not, they're willing to give the money away if you put in the work, like the effort to get it. So business plan competitions, they're not that difficult. Most of the time they say you need a business plan anyway to start your business. So find out what your local university is, find their business program and sign up. It's simple. Another way is, I guess some people that have small business competitions, your local universities, and then if you're in college, there's this group called CEO. It's called the Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization, and they have different chapters at universities around the country, and at those universities they have elevator pitch competitions where you can win money to start your business. And then they have the national competition. I don't think they had it the last 2 years because of, everything that's been going on, with the world. But they usually have it every year, and you can sign up if you win at your chapter. I think you go to the bigger competition, and there are thousands of dollars to win. And they bring in a lot of big entrepreneurs. It's a really good experience. I don't think one year that I went, because I went a couple of times. One year I went, they had the guy that created Chuck E. Cheese, and back when Redbox was big a few years ago, they had a guy come and tell us about Redbox and how he started it. There's a guy who started a skincare line who actually was on Shark Tank and had won before, and you actually get to meet these people, and they tell you, they give you information on how they started their business. Another business plan competition, check out your local SBDC, which is the Small Business Development Center, which is also by the SBA, the Small Business Association. They have business plan competitions, and even if you are not looking for a business plan competition, they have people there that can mentor you for free. So check that out. They're the ones who actually helped me write my business plan. They gave me a template, and I was working with one of their mentors, and they helped me over a process of months go through it and write it out and figure out what I needed, and reviewing it and send it back and figuring out the financial part and everything. So check out your Small Business Development Center in your city. They have them in most cities. A lot of the times they're at universities, so check that out. In your local chamber of commerce, they always have information on where you can find where you can find like funding options and like telling you about what's available in your area. The next option is, it's not like, it's more conventional and anybody can do it. It just may take you more time. So save up from whatever that is. Like if you get money on tax time, you can save that to put into your small business. You don't need a lot. Just save enough so that you can start on a small scale and build it. You can save money from your check every week. You can do like small odd jobs. I wouldn't recommend driving Uber, but I did do that when I was trying to save up to start my small business. I wouldn't recommend doing it now because Uber got a little crazy now and people are doing some crazy stuff. But if that's for you and you feel comfortable doing it and you feel safe doing it, do Uber. Yeah, you can deliver groceries like Favor, Grubhub. You can save up like that and doing things that way if you have the time to actually like put into it. Another unconventional way is financial aid. Okay, if you're in an undergraduate program, graduate program, whatever, if you're in school and you're getting a refund check, use that to start your business. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you pay for everything else that you need to pay for and you got housing and stuff, use your financial aid refund check. It is there for a reason. I cannot tell you how many people have started businesses this way. I've used it to help me start one of my businesses. It's just so helpful, and it's like a lot of the time, a lot of schools do it where you get it at once. So let's say you need like $1,000 to get an LLC, buy your first inventory, buy your raw materials to actually make the product. Your refund check will help you with that. And it's a way, especially if you're in college, there's a way for you to use it, and there are a whole lot of resources there that'll help you. Like at your university, there are a lot of resources, especially if your school has a business program. So use your refund check. And then the last one is a business accelerator program or incubator. Those are very helpful also. Some of them give out a lot of money, and they put a lot of money into the, well, first I'll start out. What is a small business accelerator or an incubator? Can't talk today. It's like, I know what I want to say, and then when I get on the camera, I stumble over my words when I'm talking too fast, so let me slow down. So an accelerator program or an incubator is where a company or like a university, I know the National Science Foundation has one, they bring together a group of people and the mentors and they bring together a bunch of small businesses or people that are looking to start small businesses and they're actually startups. They bring you together and they work with you over a course of months or however long it is to, what's the word? I don't have the word for it, but to build your small business and get a foundation. They help with funding. I know the National Science Foundation one, like I did one at my university through the National Science Foundation. It was the Student Startup Fund. What they did was they helped give us money for materials. They provided us working rooms and spaces and like computers and stuff to be able to use the resources that we need. They gave, I don't know if I said they gave us money to get some of our materials. If you had a convention to go through too, they would help with that. Sometimes they helped with that, not necessarily for me, but they would bring in speakers to teach you how to do the things that you wanted. So let's say you needed to learn about like the banking part, they would bring in banking people that can help you do that. Or let's say you wanted to learn about like the networking part, they brought in people to teach you how to network. They brought in people to teach you how to do the business plan. Those kind of programs are very helpful because they don't just give you funds, but they help you like build your business and learn the things that you need to do and provide resources and the mentorship that you need. And some of the accelerators or incubators that I know of or have heard of is the Student Startup Challenge, and then the National Science Foundation has one also. I think the one that they're doing now is called the Seed Fund, and they have them at multiple universities. You don't have to be in university to do it. Just Google National Science Foundation Seed Fund and you'll see some information on it. There's one called Y Combinator. They've been around for some time. That one is very competitive, and I think they look for particular like types of businesses. Like I know they're really big on tech businesses. They want financial businesses, small businesses, people that are starting those kind of businesses. So look into Y Combinator. I know they're very helpful, and that one is like a full-on incubator program. So they help with a lot of stuff. And then another one is the sbir.gov. If you just go to that website, which is also by the SBA, they'll give you a list of different accelerator programs and accelerator programs in your area. So sbi.r.gov, I'll put it in the description box down there. And so look that one up. So that one's helpful also. So yeah. So I'll just go back over the ones that there were four. That was four of them. So the first way to get funding for your business is business plan competitions or elevator pitch competitions. Those are helpful. Number two is save up. Save up from doing odd jobs or whatever it is. If you get a refund or like your tax refund, that'll be helpful. Save up. Number three, if you're in school, use your financial aid refund. That is very helpful because it's a sum of money, a lump sum of money at one time. And then for small business incubators or accelerator programs. Okay, so thank you for watching. Again, it's ZiahZiahZee, and if you have any questions on anything that I talked about today, you can send me a message on Instagram at, I think my Instagram is ZiahZiahZiah. I think I changed it, but I'll write it down here and put it in the description and put a link there. Or in the comments, I always answer the comments. Ask your questions in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer those. What else? Yeah, that's everything. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and send comments if you have questions. And thank you again for watching. Bye.